What's up guys, it's Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing this winter cranberry makeup look and we're going to start off with actually priming my face with the Professional, and I'm just going to rub this all over my face. I recently found this product and I absolutely love it now, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then next I'm going to use the foundation. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I know I'm putting a lot of it on my face, but I actually really like it. It's really cheap and like it's a really good coverage concealer. Yeah, so I just really like it. So yeah. And here I'm just kind of blending it out, and it actually is like the perfect skin tone, and that's why I think I love this foundation so much. My other two go-to foundations are the ABH Stick Foundation and the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, but this one's like $4.50. You can buy it at any drugstore. It's really nice, really convenient, and I really like it. It's pretty full coverage for me, and you can just see me talking to my mother right now. But yeah, so I really like it, and I think what I really like about it most is it like perfectly matches my skin tone. I know with the Kat Von D one, I kind of have to mix them sometimes. The ABH Stick Foundation is pretty good, but I think I really like this one the best. Okay, so now we're going to move on to concealer, and if you saw, I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I just decided to use this one because I really think the Photo Focus Concealer goes just really well with the Photo Focus Foundation, and I just really don't like spending like $30 on a concealer, so yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And still blending it out. Really like it, it's really good. Next we're using powder. I'm using the Coty Nairspun powder in this shade Naturally Neutral. I actually think it's lighter than the translucent. I think the translucent powder has a really weird color to it, so I'm just using the shade Naturally Neutral. It's really light and there is some flashback, but I don't take photography that often. I'm going on to contour. I'm using the Profusions contour palette. I'm actually using the second darkest shade in the second lightest shade in the palette because the lightest shade is pretty much gone, so I stepped it up a little bit and just used a little bit of a lighter hand, and I'm just using this kind of like small brush to go in and contour out the face. And just a disclaimer, I'll put this here because I think contour is what I'm worst at, probably. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just kind of really like doing makeup, and some people have actually asked me on my Instagram comments to kind of like do a makeup tutorial, so that is what I'm doing here. And I thought the voiceover would be the easiest way to do it and the coolest because I kind of really like voiceovers. So here we are, just kind of contouring out my face, moving my hairs because they get in the way. Yeah, so that is it. Also, I wanted to listen to music while I was doing this thing and didn't want to get copyrighted, so we have resorted to a voiceover. If you guys really like this, then let me know and I can do more of them. Also, guys, I just got a new phone and it's 128 gigabytes, so like vlogging can come back because I'll actually have space to vlog. So that's super fun. Also, I know I mess up the nose contour, I'm aware of that. So I'm going to kind of go into bronzer using the BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush Palette. It's kind of just a warmer toned bronzer, I think, and I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush and kind of just bronze up the face to just look glowy, and I really like the way these two look together. So yeah, and again, I'm probably doing it wrong, I'm aware of it. Okay, so yeah. So if you hear any background noise, just, yeah. Still bronzing up the face. I'm sorry, my voiceover, I'm trying to do this in one take to see if I can do this in one take. So yeah, I also make a lot of weird faces on this video, so just bear with me here. Yeah, and also I see that my room's a little bit dirty. Whoops, should have probably cleaned that. Okay, so we're moving on to blush, and I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, which these are my absolute favorite blushes. I think I have 2 or 3 of them now because I bought some over this break, but I'm still using the free sample I got for my birthday. It's the Party Blush, and I just absolutely love it. Like, I think this is my favorite one, and it makes me really sad because I don't think you can get it in like an actual big size. I'm going to move into my brows, and I know those are really quick picture, but I use the ABH Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate. It's my go-to one. I'm just going to spoolie out my brushes, out my brows. I also kind of did my hair a little bit there to get the flyaways. But yeah, so this is my go-to brow product. I'm not really big on pencils. I know a lot of people do pencils. I kind of like my brows to be bolder. I'm very big into having a bold brow. I don't really like natural looking brows. I like more of like the Instagram brow trend. So that is what I'm doing here. Just kind of, I am outlining them, and then I actually outline pretty much both my brows because I have this thing where sometimes I make my brows uneven and one's higher than the other. So I'm kind of doing, I like outlining both the brows first and then going back in and filling them in once they are both at least like halfway outlined. So you can kind of see me doing there, kind of like lining up them so I know they're not off even, because I do that quite often. Now I didn't finish the outline for that brow because I kind of just wanted to make sure I got that front part so I know that one is not higher than the other, since that is something that I do quite often. So you can see I'm just kind of quickly filling in the brow, and then when I get closer to the tip of the brow I kind of draw little like brow hairs and make it lighter so you kind of get that faded like Instagram brow look. I know a lot of people hate that look, but I actually really prefer it and really like it, so that's what I'm kind of doing there. And then finishing the outline of the brow right there for that side, and again just doing the same exact thing that I did on the other eye, filling it in. Also, I know I actually did not film cleaning the brows up with concealer, but I always do that at the end. I don't know why, but for some reason that footage is missing, so I did fill in the brows with concealer, not fill them in with concealer, fix them up with concealer in the end, but that's kind of what they look like now. So now we're actually going to move on with eyes. I'm starting with the 35B palette, and it's one of my favorite palettes. There's a bunch of codes that you can use to get 10% off. I'm using this light pink palette. I'll leave a few Morphe codes down below so you can choose which one you want. So I am just going to take this light pink palette and kind of going in as a transition shade and buffing it into my crease, and then I'm going in with this just a tiny bit darker pink shade. I'm going to kind of deepen the crease, and I'm just going to keep working in closer, focusing closer into the crease with these pink shades. I'm going for a very pink cranberry look. I was going to end up wearing a pink shirt today, so that is what I am deciding to do. Yeah, so then I'm switching to the Modern Renaissance palette, and I think I went in with, I'm not sure, I will put the Modern Renaissance shades in the description box below, the ones that I used. Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't show that, but I don't think I showed any of the Modern Renaissance shades, so I will show you the first shade I used and then the second shade I used. It's just the two cranberry shades that you can kind of see there. I used the lighter cranberry shade first, and then now I'm using the darker cranberry shade in the palette, which I think is Venetian Red or something like that. So I'm using those two to kind of deepen the crease, and then I'm actually going in to the 35P palette from Morphe and using that really deep like cranberry shade. I know I keep saying cranberry, but it's a cranberry winter look. So yeah, so I just really want to deepen up that crease and make it really kind of smoky, and I'm going a little bold and actually decided to use some black and put that with a smaller kind of fluffy brush to really define the crease and really work in there, because I really wanted that to be smoky and kind of bold, and because I'm a really big fan of bold looks. So now I am going back in with the Modern Renaissance palette and using the shade Primavera, which is the really beautiful gold shade, to kind of just not cut the crease, but just fill in the lid, fill in that inner corner of the lid. I kept the deeper colors in the outer corner of the lid, and in the inner corner I'm using that really beautiful golden, light golden shade in the Modern Renaissance palette. And then I am going to go in with a smaller kind of like pencil brush in the kind of white shimmery shade in the Modern Renaissance palette, which I do forget what that is called, and going to in the inner corner because I really much like the bright inner corner, and also going to use that on my brow bone, so you can see that there. So next I am going to take a kind of like a flat packer brush kind of, and take the deep cranberry shade from the 35P palette and pack that underneath my eye and smoke it out. Then I put a little bit of the black underneath the eye and smoked that out as well with the same small brush that I used to initially put the black in the inner corner of the lid. So now I'm taking a lighter pink and a fluffy brush and kind of smoking that out, or blending that out, whatever you really want to call it, so that it doesn't just look like a line. And I'm actually using another hot pink shade from the 35B palette in Morphe and kind of blowing all the colors out and just adding that really nice kind of pop of a neon color. I really kind of liked that look, so that's what I kind of did over my whole eye. Then I just took a black pencil eyeliner and added some definition to the outer corner of my eye and my waterline to kind of just add that, and then used liquid liner. It's the Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. It's like $3 and it's absolutely amazing. The pencil eyeliner was also Wet n Wild. If you cannot tell, I am a huge fan of Wet n Wild. I just think they're absolutely amazing and so cheap and really great products. Now I actually somehow managed to do a winged liner today. I'm actually really bad at them, so it's not great. I suggest looking up literally anybody else's tutorial for a liquid eyeliner. I just kind of the way I do mine is I make a line throughout the whole lid and then draw from the inner corner and take it out, then connect it to the line I made on the lid. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes. This is a really cool holographic eyelash curler. I got it from Forever 21. Then from using that, I'm going to switch to mascara. I actually decided not to use lashes today. This mascara is absolutely amazing. I actually got it from like her campus, which is an organization that I am part of at school, which is really cool organization, and Tarte actually sent us a bunch of mascaras. So it's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. So it's absolutely amazing, and I don't even think you need false lashes on with it. So I actually decided not to do false lashes today because I'm going to work and sometimes they really annoy me. So yeah, so that is what I'm doing here, just adding a bunch of mascara to my top and bottom lashes because it's an amazing mascara. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So now I'm just going to do the other eye off camera, which you can see I already did. Now we're just spraying it with the Mario Badescu Rose Water to kind of prepare the face to be done. Now I am adding highlighter to my nose and the high points of my face. This is the Jeffree Star Ice Cold, it's the Jeffree Star Snow Cone Mascara. Snowball? I don't know. It's the white Jeffree Star Chrome Collection highlighter, and I'm just kind of adding it to all the points of my face. I think it's absolutely stunning. No matter what your opinions are on Jeffree Star, his makeup products are actually really good. His highlighters are absolutely amazing. You can see it's like a blinding highlighter. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I am in love with this highlighter. So yeah, I'm just kind of adding it to the high points of my face, making some really weird eye contact with the camera. So yeah, while I'm dancing to strip that down, but you can't see that because you can't hear that because I don't want to get copyrighted. So yeah, so again, just adding it to the other cheekbone. And checking to make sure that they are blinding. Now I do this thing where I add it to the top of my forehead, and I know a lot of people don't do that, but it's just something that I really like to do, so you can kind of see me doing that, dancing a little bit. And here is the finished makeup look. I am just kind of grabbing my coffee. Oh, it's not the finished makeup look. So I'm just kind of wiping the foundation off my lips. Since I'm going to work today, I don't really want to do a liquid lipstick because it gets really dry and I don't like that. So I'm using the Philosophy Super Lip Gloss, and it's the pink marshmallow one. It's marshmallow buttercream, I'm pretty sure. It smells and tastes amazing and is very hydrating, and I love it. It just kind of adds to the look. And this is the finished makeup look. I absolutely love it. It's a cranberry winter makeup look. So if you like it, please subscribe down below, like this video, and share it. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll see all you beautiful nameless people next week. Bye, guys.
Standing on the line, boy. Don't go looking for goodbye.